Hello. Today we are going to learn about lists in Python. So far, we've worked with individual variables, meaning each variable stored a single piece of data, like a number or a string. But what if we need to store multiple pieces of data together in one place? That's where lists come in. A list is a collection of items stored under a single variable. Think of a shopping list. You don't write each item separately on different papers. Instead, you write them all in one place. A list in Python works in a similar way. To create a list, we use square brackets. Inside the brackets, we put the items we want to store, separated by commas. For example, let's say we want to store some numbers. We can write 1, 2, 3 inside square brackets. This creates a list of numbers. If we want to store car brands, we can do the same with words. For example, Kia, Chevrolet, and Ford inside square brackets. This creates a list of strings. What makes lists so powerful? First, they are ordered, meaning the items inside a list stay in the order they were added. Second, lists allow duplicate items, meaning we can store the same value more than once. Third, lists are changeable, meaning we can add, remove, or modify items in a list whenever we need to. Now let's go a step further. A list can even contain another list inside it. This is called a nested list. Imagine we want to store both numbers and car brands in the same list. We can write 1, 2, 3, and then another list containing Kia, Chevrolet, and Ford. Now let's say we want to know how many items are in our list. We can use the len function, which stands for length. If we check the length of our nested list, the result will be 4 because there are 4 main items inside the list, including the nested one. What if we want to access a specific item from our list? Just like we use an address to find a house, we use an index to find an item in a list. Indexing in Python starts from 0. So the first item in the list is at position 0, the second item is at position 1, and so on. For example, if we check position 0 in our number list, we will get 1. If we check position 3, we will get our nested list, so we will get the list of car brands. Now let's talk about list slicing. Slicing allows us to extract a portion of a list instead of just a single item. For example, if we have a list with 5 numbers and we want only the first 2, we write 0:2 inside square brackets. This means, give me items from position 0 up to, but not including, position 2. If we want all numbers starting from the second item, we write 1:, meaning, give me everything starting from position 1 until the end. Since lists are changeable, we can also modify items in a list. Let's say we have a list of 5 numbers. If we want to replace the second number, we simply assign a new value to that position. For example, if we replace the second number with 6, our list will update. We can also combine 2 lists using the plus sign. If we take one list containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another list containing 6, 7, 8, 9, we can add them together to create a longer list. Another useful trick is multiplying a list. If we take a list with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and multiply it by 2, it will repeat the items twice, creating a longer list. So, to summarize, a list is a powerful tool that allows us to store multiple items in one variable. We can access, modify, and combine lists easily. Lists make it simple to work with collections of data, which is something we do all the time in programming. That's it for today's lesson on lists. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next lesson.